AA is an international mutual aid fellowship founded in 1935 by Bill Wilson and Dr. Bob Smith in Akron, Ohio. Its stated primary purpose is to stay sober and help other alcoholics achieve sobriety. With other early members, Bill Wilson and Bob Smith developed AA's 12-step program of spiritual and character development. AA's initial 12 traditions were introduced in 1946 to help the fellowship be stable and unified while disengaged from outside issues and influences. The traditions recommend that members remain anonymous in public, help other alcoholics, and that AA groups avoid other affiliations with other organizations. They also advise against dogma and hierarchies. Subsequent fellowships, such as Narcotics Anonymous, have adopted and adapted the 12 steps and the 12 traditions to their respective primary purposes. The first female member was Florence Rankin. She joined in March 1937. The first non-Protestant member joined in 1939. The first Black AA group was established in 1945 in Washington, D.C. by Jim S., an African-American physician. AA membership has since spread internationally across diverse cultures holding different beliefs and values, including geopolitical areas resistant to grassroots movements. Close to 2 million people worldwide are members of AA as of 2016. AA sprang from the Oxford Group, a non-denominational movement modeled after first-century Christianity. Some members founded the group to help in maintaining sobriety. Grouper Eddie Thatcher was Wilson's former drinking buddy, who approached Wilson saying that he had got religion, was sober, and that Wilson could do the same if he set aside objections to religion and instead formed a personal idea of God, another power, or higher power. Feeling a kinship of common suffering, and though drunk, Wilson attended his first group gathering. Within days, Wilson admitted himself to the Charles B. Towns Hospital after drinking 4 beers on the way, the last alcohol he ever drank. Under the care of Dr. William Duncan Silkworth, Wilson's detox included the diluent belladonna. At the hospital, a despairing Wilson experienced a bright flash of light, which he felt to be God revealing himself. Following his hospital discharge, Wilson joined the Oxford Group and recruited other alcoholics to the group. Wilson's early efforts to help others become sober were ineffective, prompting Dr. Silkworth to suggest that Wilson place less stress on religion and more on the science of treating alcoholism. Wilson's first success came during a business trip to Akron, Ohio, where he was introduced to Dr. Robert Smith, a surgeon and Oxford Group member who was unable to stay sober. After 30 days of working with Wilson, Smith drank his last drink on June 10, 1935. That date marked AA for its anniversaries. While Wilson and Smith credited their sobriety to working with alcoholics under the auspices of the Oxford Group, a group associate pastor sermonized against Wilson and his alcoholic groupers for forming a secret, ashamed subgroup, engaged in divergent works. By 1937, Wilson separated from the Oxford group.